a brand new day. Stretch out, touch your toes, blink your eyes and blow your nose and say thank you. It's a brand new day.
Hello and welcome to our second online summer activity morning. Today we're thinking about the parable of the lost sheep. We're going to have a story for you and a craft for you. But first we've got Andrew singing a song that you'll know if you come to Crossroads or Sunday School.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hand. He's higher than a skyscraper. He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hand. He's higher than a skyscraper. He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hand. 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 And He holds us in His hands.
Thanks Andrew. Now Steph is going to tell us about the parable of the lost sheep.
Hello, I'm here today to tell you a story from the Bible, and to help me to do this, I have brought 3 farmyard animals with me from home. I have got a ram, a male sheep. I have got a ewe, female sheep, and I've got, I know I brought 3 sheep down with me, but I've only got 2. Where can the other one be? Shall we have a look so we see if we can find the other sheep? Okay, so we're looking for my 3rd sheep. Now remember, we have got the male sheep, the ram, and we've got the female sheep, the ewe. So we're looking for a young sheep, and we call a young sheep a lamb. So can you see where that lamb could have gone? Now, I definitely brought 3 sheep with me this morning. Ah, look, that's where the lamb has got to. Good. We can now go and tell our story. Hello, my name is Stephanie, and I'm here today to tell you a story from the Bible. And this story is called The Parable of the Lost Sheep. Now, when Jesus was on earth, He told lots of stories to help people to understand about God's love, about how much God loves us, about how God loves us, about who God loves. The Bible tells us that God is like a good shepherd because He looks after His people who love Him. Now, when Jesus was telling these stories, a lot of different people from all different places came to listen to Him. People who did wrong things, people who made bad choices, people like me and people like you. Now this made the religious leaders, some were called Pharisees, others were called scribes, very mad and very cross. They didn't understand why Jesus would let people like that near him. They grumbled, "He eats with sinners." The scribes and the Pharisees wouldn't let people who made bad choices or people who did wrong things near to them, people like me and people like you. So Jesus told them this story to show them that God loves each and every one of us, and to show us that God is very happy when we come back to him and say sorry for all the wrong things that we do and choose to love God. Jesus said there was a good shepherd who had 100 sheep. Now one day he was counting his sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, etc. And he realised that one of them was missing. Now, how many sheep did I say he started with? That's right, 100. And how many were missing? Can you remember? 1. So how many sheep did he have now? He had 99. What did that good shepherd do? The Bible tells us that straight away the good shepherd went to look for that one lost sheep. And he looked, and he looked, and he looked, until he found that lost sheep. And do you know what the Bible tells us? When he found that lost sheep, he did 2 things. He picked that lost sheep up and put it on his shoulders and carried that lost sheep home. And the Bible tells us he rejoiced, he celebrated, he was so happy. And when he got back home, when he brought that one lost sheep back to the 99 other sheep, he called his friends and his neighbours and he said, "Come over, come and celebrate with me, rejoice with me. I have found my lost sheep." Why did Jesus tell this story? What does it mean? Do you remember we said that Jesus told this story to help us to understand about God's love? And do you remember we also said the Bible often talks about God like a good shepherd who looks after his sheep? In this story, God is like the good shepherd, and we are just like that one lost sheep. God, like the good shepherd, looks after us and gives us all we need and protects us. We, like that one lost sheep, often go away from God and from all that God has given us. We don't want God to look after us. We don't want God to protect us. We do what we want to do, and we live our own way. God, just like the good shepherd who looked for that one lost sheep, looks for each one of us to bring us to him. This tells us that each one of us is very special to God. Even though I make bad choices, even though I make wrong things, I am special to God. Even though you make bad choices, and even though you do wrong things, you are special to God. When he finds us, we realise that we need to say sorry to God for all the wrong things that we do, and we realise that we need to love God. When we say sorry and love God, he is very happy, and just like that good shepherd, he rejoices, he celebrates. So remember, each one of you is very special to God. And God is very happy when we come to him and say sorry for the wrong things that we've done, when we love him and when we listen to him. You can learn more about how much God loves you and how you can say sorry to God by reading the Bible, or by listening to other people explain the Bible to you. You can do this by coming to Crossroads or Trekkers or church or Sunday school. At the moment, Crossroads, Checkers and church are all online, and Sunday school comes to you through the post. And if you'd like to do any of these activities, then take a look at our church website.
and filled it full with seeds and trees and animals, and then he made a man. But Adam, he was incomplete, so God gave him a helper Eve to carry out his plan. This happy husband and his wife, they showed the world what God is like until they disobeyed. And even though they lost it all, we still see fingerprints of God in everyone he makes. We are the image of the world, of all the world. He made us boys, boys. He made us girls, girls. Different pieces of the puzzle joined together perfectly. We are just the way God wanted us to be. We're shades of brown, we're short of tall, but God himself designed us all unique, so we could see. He wants each one to play a part, to show the world the Father's heart, to have a family. We are the image of the God of all the world. He made us boys, he made us girls. Different pieces of the puzzle joined together perfectly. We are just the way God wanted us to be. We're the image of the God of all the world. He made us boys, he made us girls. Different pieces of the puzzle joined together perfectly. We are just the way God wanted us to be. We are just the way God wanted us to be. We are just the way God wanted us to be.
Right, are you ready for your craft? Today we're going to make a lost sheep hiding in some grass, and Joan is going to show us how to do it.
Well, hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed the story and that you will remember that Jesus cares for each one of you just like he did for the lost sheep. Now, my name is Joan and I'm going to show you how to make a lost sheep today. Now then, you should have fun playing with it once you've got your sheep made. So this is what we're aiming to do. So in your packs, you should find a cup with a hole in the middle, a sheep, some cotton wool, a stick, a piece of green card and some flowers. And the first thing you'll need to do is to decorate your sheep. So if you get your cotton wool and fluff it all up, and then using your glue, put plenty of glue on the sheep's body, and then stick the cotton wool onto his body, and then we'll need to sellotape him to the stick. So I've got a piece of sellotape and I'm going to stick it to the back of the stick like that. So we've got that already, and he'll fit nicely in there when we've got our pot finished. Next thing we need to do though is to prepare the grass that goes round the pot. Now you've got a piece of card, and it's a good idea to cut it into 3 pieces. I've already done one of mine, so I'm just going to cut the remaining piece into 2 pieces like that. And then once you've done that, so that it looks like grass, you snip almost to that long edge like that, about less than ½ centimetre snips. So you've got some nice fine blades of grass to cover your pot in. So once you've snipped them all like that, then they are ready. I'll just do the other one as well, like that. quickly as you can. Make sure you don't snip too far and go over the edge, because if you do, your grass will all fall to pieces and we don't want that to happen. So once you've done that, we need to stick it to the pot. Now, you do need sellotape, but just to make it easy, if you just put a tiny bit of glue round just where the ridges start on the pot, just a tiny bit of glue, it will secure it in place. And then what I did forget to do was just get a pencil and roll that straight edge so that it bends back. All right, so we're sticking the grass down with sellotape. So if I can get my sellotape. You might need an adult to help you because it can be a bit tricky, but I'm sure you'll find the way. So a little bit of sellotape and then fix it to the cup like that. So a tiny bit of glue to hold it on in place just until I get my sellotape ready. Stick the sellotape onto the grass and then position it onto your cup like that. So it's sellotape onto grass and then the grass goes round the cup like that. That's it. And if you don't think you've secured it a bit, you can go round again. And there's your grass. And then just one final thing to finish it off and to make it look even more attractive, you've got some little foam flowers, and if you glue those with your Pritt sticks, you can decorate your cup as well to make that really look nice for the sheep to hide in. And there's our lost sheep home. I'm glad he's going to be found. I'm glad Jesus is going to find him because that's so important. But for the moment, we've got one lost sheep. Well, I hope you enjoy making your sheep, and we look forward to seeing some of the pictures when you send them in to Yvonne in the next day or so. Thank you. Bye for now.
I hope you enjoy your craft. Please send me some pictures of what you make. If you want to join us again next week, please let me know. I hope we see you at the same time again next week.
Get up out of bed, have a yawn and scratch your head and say thank you. It's a brand new day. Stretch out, touch your toes, blink your eyes and blow your nose and say thank you. It's a brand new day.